Hey there, Mike Gingrich here. How are you today? This is another Live with Mike. And today I want to talk about collaboration and the need for successful collaboration for basically online marketing success. All right. So there's, maybe you can get started on your own and you can begin to do online marketing on your own. But if your business, your brand wants to have success online long term in today's world, you're going to need to collaborate. All right, so that's what I want to talk about today, and this can work for an individual brand, this can work for B2B, this can work for B2C, those type of collaborations. And so let me just dive into a little bit of what I'm talking about. So the first area of collaboration and why it's important is with social media. All right, so you have your presence, and let's just say that you've done well and you have 1,000 fans on Facebook, 1,000 followers on Twitter, 1,000 followers on Instagram, right? So that anytime you post something, you have the ability to reach a percentage of that 1,000 people. Okay, so the benefit of collaboration is that in doing something together with another brand on social media, another person on social media, is that you can get the added exposure of their audience. Now, so one aspect of that is like influencer marketing. So maybe there's somebody with 3,000 fans on Instagram or followers on Instagram. A larger Facebook page than yours, and it's but it's related to yours, and so you work with them, you collaborate in some way. So maybe and collaboration can take various things. It might be a contract where they're going to do something for you. That's a collaboration. It might be a informal partnership where you're going to share something. You're doing something for them, they're doing something for you. You're working together on those pieces. And it could be a formal partnership where you're always going to do something together and you share revenue streams or something like that out of those pieces. So there's multiple ways you can set up collaboration in general. But again, going back to that influencer strategy, the opportunity for someone else to use your product and then to talk about it in their social media community gives you exposure to their community, whatever followers, fans they have, with the added benefit of the trust factor that's built in from them sharing that. They use it, they like it, they are an advocate of it, and then they talk about it. So that's a collaboration. So again, I have multiple collaborations, things like Agorapulse, Wave Video are just a couple of those types of pieces. So tools that I can recommend and that I use that are beneficial, and so for instance, the collaboration I just did with Wave was they did a event called Wave Around the World. So again, I'm a user. They've given me an upgrade in their tool. I use that tool, and then I participated with them in their event where I did a webinar for them. I helped promote that, and it was about capturing leads with social media. How do I do that? Ways that video can be used in that. So and that went out to their audience. So they got fresh content out of that. I shared it on my platforms. I'm using their tools. So there's mutually beneficial, which is the key in collaborations, in that it should be something that is mutually beneficial. I mean, they're not always going to be a fit. Let me tell you that I get solicited each day with people wanting to do guest posts on my blogs, and some of those are good fits, some of those are not good fits. All right, so I just get so collaboration must be mutually beneficial. All right, so with the web, there's those types of things you can do. Exposure to another audience, influencer marketing that way. It can be a simple thing. Somebody shares your content, shares your post in an agreement that way. And let's see, I had a couple other notes there. I want to make sure I get through those. Doing an event together on Facebook, those types of pieces. So with a Facebook event, you can collaborate. Multiple pages can be a part of that event, and you can share that together. Those are simple collaborations. All right. So an example with social media is I do social media for a marketplace, Lancaster Marketplace, and there's stands within that, so we can share as the marketplace, share something out. We can tag one of the stands within there, and then the stand is alerted to that. They can share that as well. and they can mention us in their post, so there's cross collaboration that's happening, and cross-pollination, basically, where things that we're sharing, we are sharing together. We're helping to promote each other, all for the good of driving foot traffic and awareness into the marketplace where their stand is. So and again, then again, we have special events. In the special events, we also then bring in third parties, so maybe it's live music, for example. So then now we have a collaboration with that live music partner, with the marketplace and with the stands in the marketplace. So we're reaching all those audiences. So we're trying to mushroom that out to multiple audiences working together to raise awareness around an event. And this is all just through some type of collaboration. The live music is going to perform at the event, where the stands are going to be open longer at the marketplace. Okay, so that's an example. Now, with social media as well, you can do collaborations with lives. So again, I'm part of Magnet Marketers show every Tuesday at 4 p.m. with Jessica Phillips of Now Marketing Group. And so we collaborate on that. That's a live. So it's been beneficial to me because some of the guests I don't know ahead of time, and I've met those people. They become my friends. I've worked with them on other projects. Some of my audience comes in there to listen to that, and her audience comes in there to meet that. So I've met people through that. I've made connections through that, and when I go and speak at events, maybe I've met these people online before. Now I get to meet them in person, and so we have a connection through that collaboration that I have with Jessica on those pieces there. So that's some web collaborations, social media collaborations that you can do. And the next area I want to move to is web collaborations. And what is important on the web and for your SEO, for ranking high for certain terms, is you have good content on your website, but that others are referencing that. Backlinks, links out there on good sites that are linking back to your article, and are saying, so for instance, digital marketing for me. So if I can get a powerful site to Neal Schaefer is somebody I collaborate with, so I share some guest posts on his blog. He's an authoritative social media marketer, and I write on social media lead generation on his blog that can link back to my site for digital marketing, for social media lead generation, which helps my site rank higher. So backlinks. How do you work at collaboration with others to get links on their sites back to yours for relevant terms and relevant content? That is huge today, a backlinking strategy. Another example of that is a mutual collaboration is Venngage. They work with infographics. So I'm working with them now. They saw a blog post of mine. They liked that. They reached out. Hey, can we collaborate? We'd like to turn that blog post into an infographic. We'll give that to you. You can post that on your site. You reference us. It's a win-win. I'm getting a great infographic for a blog post of mine that's important that I didn't have an infographic for, and I'm referencing them. They're the creators of this. They have a tool for creating infographics. Boom, it's over there. So multiplying audiences, and that helps from an exposure standpoint of your audience, but helps from a search engine optimization standpoint as well. So think about ways that you can collaborate. You can't do this alone anymore online. You need to be thinking about who you can partner with for events, for posts, for sharing, for collaboration on your website. You may have great content on your website, but if no one's linking to it, backlinking to you, it's not helping you rank high. So what can you do there? Think about those pieces. So today was about collaboration. I want to get you thinking about some of those pieces. Hopefully that stirred some ideas of ways you can collaborate with others. Think through those and take some action steps. Write them down. Go for it today. All right, this was Mike, Live with Mike. Collaboration's the key. Go for it. Take care.